फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Well, hello and welcome to the CricketNext YouTube channel. India versus England, fifth test and day two. The stumps, the day is over, and what a day this has been. Rather, what 2 days for Indian team, the way they have been playing in the first 2 days. A commendable performance by the Indian 11. Today, 473 at the loss of 8 wickets. They have played 120 overs. The England fielders are on the crease for 120 overs. India lead by 255 runs. It's a mammoth total so far. Obviously, they'll add to it tomorrow morning when Jasprit Bumrah and Kuldeep Yadav, who by the way are playing like batters. You can't say they are bowlers, or rather tail enders playing down the order. They are playing like pure batters, the way the shots that they are playing, the way they are scoring the runs. England is highly under pressure. 255 runs, a lead of 255 already on the board. India closing to 500 run mark. The psychological advantage is also with the Indian team. So all in all, as you saw on the thumbnail, mountain, a heap of mountains when you see the amount of runs being scored, and courtesy obviously Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill, two centurions of the innings. Well, with me I have Bansal Shah, and we'll talk more about day two and all the three sessions that occurred today since morning. Hi Bansal. India versus
I can
England,
go.
they are fifth test, and no pressure on the Indian team. All series already in the bag, and the way they are playing, it looks like they are not under any pressure at all.
Absolutely, there won't be any pressure now since they won the series already. In the first two games, I think there was some amount of pressure considering that
Yeah.
we were at the threat of losing a home series against England. Like the last time we lost a home series was also against England. So I think there was some pressure during the initial days of the series, but now the dressing room seems quite relaxed. The players seem quite relaxed on the field, and still they are doing very well. Just because they are relaxed, it's not that they are not performing. They have performed really well today. If you see a mountain of runs they have put up against England, I think it can end tomorrow. The way England has been batting, I feel it can end tomorrow and we can have an innings win.
Absolutely, we can easily have an innings win now. Well, cricket is a funny game; you never know what happens. But as of now, India is looking on the driver's seat in a very comfortable position. But Bansal, two centurions of the day are Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill. The innings that both of them played, the partnership that they built. What do you have to say about that amazing partnership between the two?
I think it was amazing partnership. Both of them played really well. Continued from where they left last night. Rohit was looking good yesterday as well, and today as well
Yeah.
he was looking good. And I'm more happy for Gill scoring that century because there were too many questions around him at the start of the series. He
Yeah.
played a couple of good knocks in the first couple of games as well, but still there were questions around his position. But now I think all those questions should be shut down. There should be no more questions, I think, around Gill. So I'm specifically happy for the way Gill batted today.
Absolutely. And Bansal, obviously these two scored their centuries, but are you disappointed with Devdutt, Padikkal and Sarfaraz Khan that they didn't go on to score their respective centuries, because they were looking extremely good the way they batted today. बहुत अच्छे shots, and Devdutt, Padikkal, यार. Let's specifically talk about Padikkal, यार. Debut, and we have seen in this series, apart from unfortunately, and I really feel bad for Rajat Patidar that he has not been able to grab those chances, because he's a really talented lad. But apart from Patidar, everybody who has got a debut in this series, they have gone on to impress. Beat Akashdeep, beat Sarfaraz, beat Jurel, and beat Padikkal now. They all have been really, really good. What do you have to say about Padikkal and his innings in his very first test match?
Um, yeah, we were just talking behind the cameras during the second session, I guess. The same thing what you told, that apart from Rajat Patidar, everyone who has made a debut in this series has played really well. Sarfaraz now third half century in just 5 innings. I guess Jurel played couple of very good knocks. आज जल्दी out हो गया, ठीक है, but and then Patidar, yes, brilliant, यार, amazing way to get off the mark in your test career. जिस तरह से वो खेले आज, hit a very beautiful six to bring up his 50 as well. So that was really interesting. A very good innings by Padikkal,
Yeah.
and the good thing is that the temperament that he showed, like, at any point of time, it didn't seem like he's trying to rush his innings. He's trying to go after the bowlers without respecting good balls or anything like that. He was looking really good, and it took a special delivery from Shoaib Bashir to get him out. It was a brilliant
Yeah.
delivery to get him out. Otherwise, I think he would have gone on to score a century. He was looking that good, but that beautiful delivery that ripped off the off stump of Padikkal, I think.
Absolutely. And Sarfaraz Khan, yeah, are you disappointed that he didn't go on to score? Because at one point of time, when his innings started, he was looking really out of touch. वो runs नहीं आ रहे थे, and he was very unlike Sarfaraz Khan. And then he decided, okay, I'll have to play my shots, and he started hitting Mark Wood को जो भी उन्होंने मारा, जितना भी मारा, he really got into his groove. And but unfortunately, again, getting out right on the first ball after tea. Are you disappointed कि वो century नहीं आई सरफराज खान की तरफ से?
I'm not exactly very much disappointed, but yes, he did have a chance to score a century today. And as you said, शुरू में वो थोड़ा slow खेला था, but I think then he covered it up, scored a couple of boundaries. And last में जब वो out हुए, उनका strike rate was more than 90. So I think he covered up it towards the later half of his innings. But yeah, the way he has been getting out in all the games, in the previous game as well, in his debut match as well, in Rajkot, he has looked very good. But one ball he tries to do something different. आज भी जैसे हुआ, he could have left that ball, I guess, जो उन्होंने nick किया slips को, वो छोड़ सकते थे, I think, but then he tried to poke at it and got out. But yeah, I think आज थोड़ा आराम से खेल सकते थे, कुछ pressure नहीं था. We were in a very good position. The top three had already scored runs जितना England का score था, तो I think these two guys had very good chance to pile up runs, more and more runs, and reach their centuries. Exactly what you are saying, like. But as we have seen, I think Sarfaraz is really good with red ball cricket. The way he's batting, but I think he will have
Yeah.
to be a little bit more patient when it comes to this kind of situation, so that he can score big runs going forward.
Absolutely. And Bansal, okay, I need to ask you, do we even have a tail now? Or can we say we have batters and then Mohammad Siraj, जो भी कुछ shots मार सकते हैं कोई, but then again, what do you have to say about Jasprit Bumrah and Kuldeep Yadav with the bat has really impressed us in this series, यार. The way he has stepped up, वो लगते, वो पुजारा का मिनी वर्जन लगता है कि आउट ही नहीं होंगे. वो इतनी श्योरिटी से हर एक शॉट खेलते हैं कि उनको देख के लगता है वो आउट होंगे कि नहीं होंगे. What do you have to say about first of all Kuldeep Yadav with the bat,
Yeah,
यार? With the ball we know, but with the bat.
I'm really happy with Kuldeep Yadav's batting, right? Throughout this series, like this is I think third innings where he has stayed put in a very brilliant manner. Last match में I think वो night watchman आए थे और उधर भी काफी अच्छा perform किया था उन्होंने, if I'm not wrong. But I'm really happy. I was talking to one of my friends today, and he was like, now Kuldeep has batted better than Ashwin throughout the series, and now he should be our first choice spinner going forward in all the test series. So I think team management will also be thinking something on those lines. And as you said, the way he is batted, मतलब वैसा लग रहा है कि भाई ये चिपक गया क्रीज पे, आउट ही नहीं होने वाला है, just like Pujara. So and it won't be surprising if he reaches his 50 tomorrow. If we can bet for like 15-20 more overs
Yeah.
in the first session tomorrow, then I think he will easily reach his 50. And the better part is, अब तक जो अक्षर पटेल को चांस मिलता था कि भाई इसका बैटिंग अच्छा है, इसका बैटिंग अच्छा है, so he used to get chance over कुलदीप यादव. अब वो चीज नहीं होगी, एटलीस्ट इंडियन कंडीशंस में तो वो चीज बिल्कुल नहीं होगी. ओवरसीज तो एनीवेज आई थिंक दे विल प्रेफर कुलदीप यादव बिकॉज ऑफ हिज बॉलिंग, बट इंडिया में अब ये चीज नहीं होगी कि अक्षर पटेल को खिला रहे कुलदीप यादव के आगे. So the team combination will be much better क्योंकि हमारे पास एक वेरिएशन आ जाएगा स्पिन बॉलिंग में भी. एंड इफ कुलदीप इज बैटिंग दिस वेल, then you don't need other guys to chip in with the bat. So yeah, amazing stuff. And I think हाँ, अब टेल जैसा कुछ रहा नहीं है. I think 2-3 साल पहले ये बहुत ही डिबेट चल रहा था कि इंडियन बॉलर्स आर नॉट एबल टू बैट, दूसरे टीम्स का टेल बहुत लंबा होता है, वो लोग भी 100 रन मार जाते हैं. बट नाउ आई थिंक आवर गाइज आर आल्सो डूइंग समथिंग वेरी सिमिलर. थिंक फ्रॉम that Bumrah and Shami partnership in England, when we won that match, I think the fourth test
Lord's
match we won at
that
Lord's,
Lord's
right?
Test.
हाँ,
Yeah.
exactly. उसके बाद से हमारा टेल काफी अच्छा परफॉर्म करने लगा. And we are seeing in this series as well, Kuldeep Yadav's batting is a revelation.
Absolutely, and Jasprit Bumrah's cover drive to Mark Wood for a four, it is right up there at the level of Kohli, Babar Azam. We talk about shot that wasn't even the support staff sitting out. They were shocked and they were clapping. And who all? यार किसको याद नहीं है वो जसप्रीत बुमराह के 35 runs to Stuart Broad.
हाँ
That is still the highest run ever scored in an over in Test cricket. And imagine that record belongs to Jasprit Bumrah out of all the batters
yeah
that have played Test cricket, the Tendulkars, the Kohlis, the Pontings.
right.
Jasprit
Out of
Bumrah
all the
holds that.
batters, out of all the all-rounders, Chris Gayle has played a lot of Test cricket, but उसके बाद
Yeah,
भी ये record बुमराह के पास है. So
Bumrah
that
का
thing is quite amazing, and I think Bumrah improved his batting only after those critical comments came against India's
yeah,
tailenders.
yeah,
कि
yeah,
जो पहले बोल रहा था कि इंडियन टेल इज नॉट एबल टू कीप इट अप या 50 रन भी नहीं बना पा रहा है. उसके बाद से हम अगर देखें बुमराह का बैटिंग बहुत ज्यादा इम्प्रूव. आई थिंक ही हैज बीन putting some efforts in the nets as well with the bat. He's giving some time to his batting, not only bowling in the nets. So I think that is really good. And the way he has been batting, we have seen Shami hitting those big sixes and all, but the way Bumrah has been batting, I think last 1.5-2 साल में काफी बार उन्होंने इस तरह का इनिंग्स खेला है.
hmm,
Though it's not like he's scoring 50s but or 30s, but he has been able to stay put on the crease for quite a long time. आज भी जैसे देख रहे हो, he has played more than 50 balls, and कल अगर 10-15 ओवर भी खेल रहे जैसे मैं पहले बोल रहा था, तो आई थिंक ही विल प्ले अराउंड 70, 80 or 100 balls. So that is a big achievement for a tail ender to play 100 balls in a test match.
yeah,
उतना टाइम भी आप बचा रहे हो टीम के लिए. So I think it's really good.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Bansal, we have to talk about England here. What went wrong here? Matlab, is the pitch now too easy to bat? Is this the pure excellence of the Indian batters, or do you think England bowlers have also lagged something in this innings?
I think यार the pitch has not changed much from what it was yesterday. I think कल उन्होंने जिस तरह से बैटिंग की इंग्लैंड ने, I think they could have easily scored more runs. They could have easily
Yeah,
been patient and tested the Indian bowlers, but उल्टा हो गया. They are not able to apply themselves properly. I think कल शाम जब साहिल बात कर रहे थे तो उन्होंने भी यही बोला कि जिस तरह बेन स्टोक्स भी आउट हुए, so he made look an ordinary delivery extraordinary. जिस तरह से वो खेल रहे थे, जिस तरह से उनका फीट मूवमेंट है, तो एक सिंपल डिलीवरी भी जा रहा है वो भी इतना कॉम्प्लिकेट कर देते और फिर आउट हो जाते थे. ऐसा लगता है कि बहुत अच्छा बॉल था, बट I think they could have applied themselves a lot better, and that is exactly what the Indian batters did today. You see Rohit and Gill the way they played. कल जैसे जायसवाल ने भी स्टार्ट किया था, he threw away his wicket literally coming down the track to Bashir. आज जैसे ध्रुव जुरेल ने भी देखा हमने, सिक्स मारने की कोशिश में लॉन्ग ऑफ पे कैच हो गया उनका. अदरवाइज ही वुड हैव आल्सो स्टेड फॉर अ क्वाइट लॉन्गर टाइम. सो आई थिंक पिच का इतना कुछ वो नहीं है. इंग्लैंड डिड बॉल वेल इन पैचेस. ऐसा नहीं था कि एकदम ही खराब बॉलिंग था उनका, बट ऑब्वियसली अगेंस्ट दिस काइंड ऑफ एन बैटिंग ऑर्डर at home conditions, India
yeah,
is going to be formidable, and you need those deliveries that Rohit Sharma delivery that he got out.
yeah,
जिस तरह पडिक्कल आउट हुए बशीर की डिलीवरी से, ऐसी बहुत ज्यादा बॉल्स चाहिए होंगी अगर इंडिया को जल्दी आउट करना है. बट दोज डिलीवरीज आर नॉट गोइंग टू कम very often. So I think India is properly utilizing their home conditions. They obviously know these conditions better, and they are applying themselves the way they should. So yeah, I think England also might be a case कि इंग्लैंड को पता है कि सीरीज तो हार ही गए, अब ज्यादा कुछ बचा नहीं है. So might be they might not be that aggressive, not that intentful कि हाँ भाई हम 200 रन में आउट हुए, उनको भी 200 रन में आउट कर देना है. Maybe, but Bashir was really good. The way Bashir was bowling, he gave away a lot of runs. I think he gave away 160, 170 runs, but the way he bowled was really good. Few wickets were really amazing.
yeah, yeah. Bashir was actually the pick of the bowlers from the England bowling lineup. Although, yeah, he went away for a lot of runs, 170 runs, but he also bowled 44 overs. Yeah, that's an economy of 3.9, and that means that he was actually really good. But Bansal, closing remarks. Do you see India winning this by an innings? Will India bat again? Do you think India will need to bat again now?
The way England has been batting throughout the series, I feel we are not betting again. And most probably it will end tomorrow.
Well,
We are already leading by what, around 250 runs. कल और थोड़े रन्स आ जाएंगे अपने, आई थिंक विल end up with a lead of 270 280 or maybe 300 if these two guys carry on for a bit longer. And अगर 300 रन का लीड हो गया, इंग्लैंड कहाँ ही इतने रन बना पाएगा यार. I don't think so they are going to make 300 runs set to in the second innings. जब फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में उनसे इतने स्कोर नहीं हो रहे तो second innings में I don't.
India already is 255 ahead, which means that the score is way above what they scored in the first innings. So that, especially fourth innings, yeah, third innings में जाते जाते तो it gets tough to bat. And thankfully, the way India has batted in their first innings, it feels like they won't need to bat again, which actually is a very tough thing to bat in the fourth innings, in the last innings of the match in Dharamshala. It breaks, but good sign for the Indian team here, and the series looks like it will go on for 4-1. But what a test match, yaar! What a test match! And the visuals that are coming in from the match, those pictures, that locations, that Dhauladar Hills, even Sahil and Shini, Sahil and Shini who are there, they also tell us the view, and the fans when they share the images from the stadium. It's a great stadium, yaar.
It's
Really
amazing.
And Bansal, I don't know if you remember or not, in the second test, or rather in the first test, we were having discussion on 5 test centers, whether India should have 5 test centers or not. And there was a discussion if Dharamshala should be one. And I believe that you can have 4 proper test centers, be it Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, and for that matter, any other, be it Delhi or 4th. But 5th should be Dharamshala, just because.
Dharamshala.
Yeah, it should be because the vibes and the weather, the conditions are totally different from any other condition you'll see in India. So it gives the touring teams also a bit of a chance. But then again, India is really strong. But what a test match! Yeah.
Yes, I'm not really. So I'll tell you, Sahil has spoken to one of the members of Barmy Army, that is England's fan club. Yeah. So Sahil has talked to one of those guys. The video will soon be out on our YouTube channel. So Sahil was talking to him and he asked him about the venue, about Dharamshala. So that guy, the Barmy Army guy, said that as soon as we entered the stand and entered the stadium, the first thing we were thinking is where are our seats going to be? Is it going to be opposite to the Dhauladar range or will we be able to see it very clearly? And the Barmy Army has got those seats. अगर आप उनका social media देखोगे, Barmy Army के social media pages देखोगे, maybe you will understand where they are sitting. The view they are having of the mountain ranges is absolutely brilliant. So I think opposition भी इतना अगर खुश है ये venue से, तो we should definitely be happy. And as you said, it should be made a permanent test center. और कोई भी series हो रही है, एक test मैच धर्मशाला को दे दो, दूसरा जिधर भी देखा है.
And absolutely, especially with the work that they have done on the outfield, because एक सवाल जो धर्मशाला पे उठता था वो था outfield पे, जो World Cup के टाइम पे उठा था. And Bairstow before this match has said that they have done a tremendous job on the outfield. एक lush green, वो साहिल भी जो कह रहे थे कि बॉल इतनी जल्दी पुरानी भी नहीं होती क्योंकि lush green outfield बना दिया है. It's proper new outfield और वो भी काम हो गया. तो it looks like, and I've personally been to that stadium 6 years back, and what a view, yaar! What a stadium that is, and with the work done on the outfield, and the pitch is also amazing, yaar. आप pitch पे भी सवाल नहीं उठा सकते जैसे कि pitch इस match में मिली है, तो really a good job. But yes, बंसल क्या लगता है, कल ये मैच खत्म हो जाएगा?
हाँ, मुझे लग रहा है कल खत्म हो जाएगा. Unless England can do something with the bat, कल खत्म हो जाएगा.
Yeah,
it's not going to be for
England collapse tomorrow, and it's highly likely that kal hi khatam ho jaye. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much, Banthal, and thank you so much to all of viewers. We'll again connect with you guys at 6:45 p.m. with our panel, with our experts panel, with Sahil and with Shini up there in Dharamshala sharing, and Jamie and Taos and everybody, and we'll discuss the day in detail, the match so far in detail, all these exceptional innings, all these 200s rather, and then Devdutt Padikkal, his debut, and Bumrah. Kuldeep show. There's so much to discuss here. Please do join us at 6:45 with your Sawalon ka Pitara. Bring your sawal, bring your opinions, bring your suggestions. We are more than happy. This is your platform. CricketNext is your platform to ask those questions and give your opinions as well. Well, thank you so much, Bansal. Thank you so much to all of you. We'll see you at 6:45. Until then, please have a good day.
Fastest cricket score updates या सबसे detailed stats.
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या healthy debates.
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि